So, this is for anyone who's got the basics of making a zook. They know how to make it walk properly, but they're not sure where to go from there to improve its performance. And the way we're going to do this is we'll make a zook, and I will highlight anything that I think is important to know. So to start off with, we'll give it a body. We'll worry about the head for later. And something you'll want to do a lot is make use of right-clicking the sliders and entering a precise value. And there's a number of reasons to do this, but in this case it's just to make sure the zook isn't skewed to the left or right. And now we're going to add a leg, and something very important to know is you should always make your own leg, and I can guarantee that you can make a leg that's better than any of the stock components provided. And when I said make your own leg, that especially includes the motion. And you only need to give it a very simple cycle to make it work effectively. So unless you have a special reason not to, just give it a very simple motion path. And in this case we'll just give it a triangle. And the more you stretch the IK points out like this, the faster the zook will go. However, if you stretch it too far, it will lose grip and stability. So we'll keep it about 4 squares wide. There we go, we can see how this looks when testing. Yep. And something worth noting is that you'll want to keep these IK points at the bottom evenly spread out. And that's because the zook's leg will take the same amount of time between each IK point, no matter how far spread apart they are. So if you had lots of IK points that were spaced out very shortly, then the leg should move very slowly at that point. And just to highlight this, we'll drop the speed and see how it moves. And there you go. It moves slowly at the front and quickly at the back. And if you have different legs trying to push the zook forward at different speeds, it's not going to work out well. And before we copy the leg, we'll sort out the colours first. Now something we should see if we run this zook now, we'll bring the speed up a bit, is that with only 4 legs it should be very unstable. Yep. And the main reason for this is that for the most part the zook will have 2 legs touching the ground and 2 legs off the ground, and with only 2 legs on the ground at any given time, it's not going to be very stable and it's going to easily lose balance. So as a general rule, give it at least 6 legs, and that way you'll have at least 3 legs touching the ground at a time, giving it a nice triangle to stay balanced on. So actually we're going to copy this whole body and just delete a pair of legs. No, it's not the most stable zook, but it's not falling on its back. I think we'll also give it part targeting and bring its speed up. Okay, that's not bad. It could be a bit sharper though. It's quite a wide turning circle it's got there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now we'll do something with the head. We'll keep this pretty simple and just try and make it look nice. Make it a bit bigger and layer it in like we did with the other body. And we're going to save it. You should save your zook frequently since you'll inevitably crash the kit. Okay, that's looking good. We'll colour it, probably just black. Maybe make this like the feet, make it a weird blue colour. Okay. And let's see how this does in the trials. Okay, not bad. We've made this zook quite heavy, so it pushes the blocks pretty well. So yeah, as another general rule, the heavier the zook, the stronger it is. Again, not bad. Alright. Actually, we don't care about high jump. So it's a bit jumpy, so it could do with some work, but again, it's not too bad. So we've made a zook that's not bad at everything,